Hello there, YouTube. This is my desktop's graphics card. It's an EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 Super. Why am I showing this off? Well, I'm having the intrusive thought of selling it. Not the first time I've had it, and probably won't be the last. But I'm having the intrusive thought of selling it because 1, I need money, 2, I need money, 3, I need money, 4, I need money to save up for a Ryzen 7 9700X for my AM5 motherboard that I purchased last week from Micro Center. And 5, this cooler reminds me of just how I threw my old 2060 under the bus. That looked almost exactly like this. And I kind of have Stockholm Syndrome for that 2060, but I know that I'm just not going to get another one, and also there's no point because I already moved on from it. So, yeah, I'm having intrusive thoughts about selling this again, but I don't have anything to fall back to at the moment. I mean, yeah, I have my old GTX 750, but that is pretty old now, not really holding up with performance, and my standards are a lot lower than your typical PC gamer, because really the most demanding thing I play is BeamNG Drive, and I guess lately I've had the kick for playing some Neptunia games again, particularly Sisters vs. Sisters. That wouldn't run very well at all on my GTX 750. So, what's a GPU that I have that's more powerful than it, that might have a chance at being able to play it somewhat sufficiently? Well, here's an EVGA bag, but this is not an NVIDIA graphics card. It's from PowerColor, so this is an AMD graphics card. This is a Radeon R9 280, which was formerly released as the HD 7950. But the R9 280, or HD 7950, and also the 280X and HD 7970, those were the GTX 1080 Ti before the GTX 1080 Ti. Like, these GPUs just were not aging until AMD killed off driver support in 2021. But I do wonder, how will this GPU hold up in Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters? I know it'll play V2 just fine. My 750 does V2. But I'm curious about Sisters vs. Sisters. So I'm going to put this in my desktop, which is temporarily coffee lake stuff at the moment. But that should be way more than enough CPU performance for an R9 280. And I'm going to see how playable Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters is. And also, this will be my first time testing the R9 280. I got this for $5 at the VCF East Swap Meet, so I hope it works. It should, but I haven't tested it yet. Okay, moment of truth. Will the R9 280 start up? Oh. Maybe I should reattach the fan to my cooler. Yeah, I had to detach the fan from my cooler just in order to unclip my stupid GPU, because this motherboard has the PCIe X16 slot at the top, and my big-ass Deepcool AK620 blocks the ejection lever. Okay, now let's turn this back on. There we go. A lot more like how I'd expect. Okay. Okay, the graphics card at least works somewhat. At the very least. This system is posted in safe mode. Well, yeah, because the system fan was getting caught on the case. Let me just Control-Alt-Delete, and that should bring us back. Huh. That's weird. There's like a whole white border on this monitor with the R9 280. I mean, it kind of supports UEFI BIOS, but also not fully at the same time. So that's kind of weird. Then again, this graphics card is old enough to use Discord, at least under the original release of the HD 7950. The R9 280 is a re-release from 2014. We're at least getting a desktop in Windows, but I'm going to have to find display driver uninstaller so I can nuke the NVIDIA drivers. And okay, R9 200 series. Tahiti, 1792 Unified, 3072 megs. And let's see over here. R9 200 series. Okay, it doesn't specify exactly which R9 200 it is, but this is a 280. It has 1792 shader units. AMD BIOS 2014-1211, which sounds about right, because if I read the serial number on the card correctly, this would have been sold in 2015, which is pretty late for an R9 280, because the R9 285 was out by then, and that would later be rebranded as the R9 380. God, has it been like a billion years since I last played SVS? Anyway, I got my Xbox controller plugged in, because screw playing Neptunia with a keyboard and mouse. And yeah, let's hope this runs well. Okay, the logos are doing fine. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, the FMV seems to work fine. Again, I don't see why it wouldn't. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Let's check config. 1920 by 1080, that's as high as this game will go. It only supports 16 by 9 resolutions. Actually, I heard that this game might support 4K, but I didn't try it when I had my 4K monitor. And message speed. Yeah, I guess that's how I had it. I guess I'll load for my autosave data, which is nowhere. I reset all my saves. Like the big brain that I was.
A horde of monsters? Yes. It seems to be Pet's
okay,
blood.
Live 2D is working
what
fine.
Team?
I wonder if there really are monsters.
I don't care about any of them. Yep. I know how much. What? Where the
Nepgear?
I'm sorry.
You seem kind of down.
It's going to be a while until Sis returns. I just wonder how long that'll be exactly.
Snap out of it, Nepgear.
Yeah.
You're okay. Just
Thanks, you.
no need for that.
Well then, it sure is nice to see everyone. Even the newcomers.
Yes, it is nice to
My
see
name
you.
is Nepgear. I'm the younger sister of Neptune, the goddess of Planetune.
Well, you also have the same voice as Minori Toradora, Squid Girl, Azunyan Kaon,
I'm sad that Sis
MD
is
Puyo
away.
Puyo.
But her so, the girl with the black hair who always
Yeah, I'm gonna exit the event. Just get to the game. Come on.
Let's heal up quickly and keep going.
Hey, it seems to play fine on the R9 280 so far. I mean, this game only targets like a GTX 960 for its minimum requirement, if I remember right. And I wonder how that will hold up in battle.
Yeah.
Oh, right, X.
Leave the.
There's the event trigger.
Believe in yourself and do your best.
Oh. Yeah, it's been a billion years since I last played this. I don't remember how the combat works exactly.
Have a weak spot, kid.
Right, I was supposed to press that switch. Yeah, I get it.
Hurry!
Leave the directions to me.
Yay! Successful surprise attack! Here I go! Should have seen this. Go! I'm going for it!
need to get stronger.
I'm a little stronger now. Yay, we did it! Is this the last? Believe in yourself and do your best. You're finished. You're finished.
I saw a little bit of lag there, but that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. These games are not exactly what I would call optimized anyway.
See if you can dodge this. How's this?
I'll protect
Here I go. This'll hurt. I've got the last hit. Go!
one shot after another.
Wait, I gotta turn on HDD. Back one?
Have a weak spot
Goddess
here.
transformation complete.
Here. Prepare yourself.
Ironic, the last time I actually played this game I was using an HDD as my games drive, but
I'll be the one
ever
to
since
get
July of 2023, I
Let's do
moved
it.
over to a 2TB Samsung 980 Pro for my games.
Go! Fire! It's over. Done so soon.
Well, what did you expect?
Done already?
You want to go? I hope there's no strong enemies around. Hey, you there. Goddess transformation complete.
There we go, much better.
All right.
Also saw a little bit of lag there, but it's no biggie.
This disc is nice. Let's heal up quickly and keep going.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a little bit more lag in this area.
We can do this.
Here I go. I'll take care of it.
Didn't see this coming, did you? I'll be the one to end this. Didn't see this coming, did you? Leave it to me. I'm trying my best. Attack complete. But who wants to go next? I didn't even cry this time.
I'll wait for you. We can go at your pace.
Sorry, I missed you.
Jump!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, a little more lag there. Oh,
Jump!
it starts to become more noticeable here, but I wonder how bad it gets when you get to like the middle of the game. Because that was my usual test spot with like the GTX 750 and also GT 730 I had for a little bit. And those just were not having it. There was like one area in the game where the GTX 750 could actually handle.
Yay, we did it!
Okay, I think I've tested enough Neptunia for today. I have so many garbage slots there. I should just overwrite all those. There we go. We just quit the game somehow. Yeah, I get it. System, return to the title screen. Yes. And okay. So, Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters ran better than I was expecting on the R9 280. Now let's see how BeamNG Drive holds up. Okay, I think everything's loaded in now. Okay, we're not even getting 30 FPS, but we seem to be relatively stable. I think this is at 1080p ultra settings. Well, okay, this monitor is 1920 by 1200, and we're in windowed mode, so it's taken away a little bit of that, but we're at roughly 1920 by 1080. Oh, we're reaching more like 47 FPS on this bridge. It's definitely looking better than 27. That's probably going to drop once we're out of the tunnel. And then we're still at 40. Oh, we reached 49. Oh, 50. Yeah, I guess it's a lot more sparse in this area, so the frame rate has a little more breathing room. It seems that at 99% utilization, basically full usage, the GPU is at 80 degrees, which is pretty hot, but it's below 85, so I consider that safe. Oh, 81. You might just need to creep up a little more. Whoa, that was a good one. And now we're down to 30 FPS. Actually, I should check what preset are we on. Okay, it's the back button on the Xbox controller. Options, we're at I think this is the Ultra preset. Let's dial that down to normal. Okay, it doesn't look like we're doing too much better. We're at 37 FPS currently. But the frame rate is a lot more consistent. About 28 milliseconds frame time. 41, okay. Now, what will it take for us to hit 60 FPS? Aside from crashing this truck. There's also the Steam Deck preset below it, which was not there when I first started playing BeamNG in 2023. That's a relatively recent addition. It starts to look like poopy below the normal preset. Okay, we're at 74 with the low preset. Oh yeah, that's feeling much better. Actually, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would be. I think that's at lowest where it starts to look like poopy. Pretty good. Now let me see about the Steam Deck preset. Well, Steam Deck is only really meant for 1280 by 800, but it probably could do 1920 by 1080 in docked mode. To be honest, I know nothing about the Steam Deck. I don't own one. I've never touched one. Never done any research into one. Everything still needs to load in. My truck is invisible now. It's the invisible boatmobile from SpongeBob. Oh, it's just taking a while to load in. Okay, so doing the Steam Deck preset nukes the performance compared to going to low. It starts to perform a lot more like normal preset now. Okay, yeah, we're still at 80 degrees for the GPU, so we're safe. It hasn't really creeped up much further consistently. Okay, I'm putting this back low preset. Low preset is also a lot quicker to load in the assets. Just noticed that as well. Okay, so BeamNG solo casual play did pretty good, better than I was expecting. Let me just remember how to quit the game. There we go. Now there are two more that I want to try. Uh, 1920 by 1080. Borderless window. Okay, that's fine. This doesn't do 1920 by 1200, so it's only 16 by 9 resolutions. I'll take it. Maximum frame rate, 60 FPS, VSync. Let's leave those on. And let's press back. Let's see how a hat in time does on the R9 280. It did fine on my old RX 570 back when I had that. At least, what was it? At least at 1080p. It was starting to struggle at 3440 by 1440 back when I had the ultra wide. Oh, there we go. Left trigger is the mod button. Once I started installing mods, I kind of stopped playing this game normally, like how it was intended. Try going into an area. Oh, there was a little bit of stutter there, but that's just a hat in time for you. It is not very well optimized, especially on the CPU front. I think its ideal combination was an AMD CPU and NVIDIA GPU, but I don't remember. It's been so long. Meanwhile, I'm running this with an Intel i7-8700 and R9 280. Frame times are mostly consistent aside from the micro stutters. Still don't have enough for that one. Oh. Yeah, that's not ideal. It's mostly just that opening cutscene that was pretty stuttery. Oh. Yeah, even over here, kind of stuttery. Oh. Yes, I cheated.
Hey you! Damn, us kids should stick. No! Bible, tell you what! Follow me, rebel squad! Hey, I think one of your... When going over there... See ya!
Well, the first stage plays fine. I don't know why I was expecting this to be bad, but it's okay. It runs fine aside from the stutters. And I think I have one more I wanted to try. Okay, this is one I don't play super often, but I want to see how VR chat does. I think I played it like once on my RX 570 and it did fine. And I think that was before I got the ultra wide monitor as well, like just a few weeks before that. I'm gonna maximize the window. $60 FPS somehow. Although this is just the base world, I think. Or one of the base worlds. Pride Month 2025. Okay, maybe it just dumped me into this world, but I don't think this is the base world. Oh, push to talk. Open menu. Because I want to go to a specific world. Okay, 60 FPS. There was a bit of stutter loading in, but we seem to be doing fine. Oh, which one of these is the sprint button? Or does VR Chat even have a sprint button? Again, it's been a billion years since I last played VR Chat. Oh, I was supposed to just sit in it because it's a roller coaster. Is that a Homer Akemi Dakimaku? The great map ever on VR chat is running well. And we can also view the glorious Donkey Shrine. Can I get any closer to it though? There we go. There's the glorious Donkey Shrine. Alright, I'm out of here. Okay, one more test I want to do. I want to use the experimental Vulkan renderer. Because I believe GCN1 is just new enough to have Vulkan. Or just new enough to be able to support Vulkan. I guess the R9 280 and GCN1 can't do the Vulkan renderer, which is not unexpected. This card is old enough to use Discord. This GPU did better than I was expecting. I don't know why I was expecting it to do worse. I might actually be able to sufficiently fall back to this card until I can afford everything that I want for Project Azu 26. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed testing these games. And, as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.